They must have been the Vanguardian. Join us as we visit Leeds and Vanguardian, the new easy fit alarm system that's taken the market by storm. We start the video where I'm trying to decide what colour looks best to fit on Gustav, either black, white, grey, can't actually decide. During the video there is a discount code where you can get 5% off if you order it online. Hope you enjoy the video. Remember to like and subscribe. So we're at Vanguardian and Mike's just getting some different colour alarms because we're not quite sure what colour we want to put on. That's fine, isn't it?
Grey silver, and that's a grey, which actually is probably blends even more.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a bit of blend. I thought they were the same, but that's...
Yeah, no, that's a silver, that's a grey, flatter grey.
Yeah.
So that's like a metallic, call that metallic, and that's a flat grey. So but looking at that looks like a better match than the silver, doesn't it?
So that for the front?
Yeah,
yeah. Definitely.
So, as regards bundle, are we going like, say, 4 singles?
Well, I'll go with your advice. I mean, we want it on the cab.
Yeah.
We want it on the hab.
Yeah.
Got the two doors. This is a large one. We've got a small one on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to say don't actually fit this one today. I'll have it. Yeah. Because it's going in for warranty next week, and they're going to replace the door.
Are they?
So, yeah, because one of the locks doesn't lock.
Right.
So you think they just replaced the lock, but they're going to change the door.
Well, after you've seen me fit it, you'll think.
Well, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. We won't put tab out on it, so it's not live until you're ready to fit it.
Yeah. But yeah, so what's that? But I mean, I don't know.
So 4 singles and a dual so far.
Yeah.
What we'd like to consider is if you feel there's any vulnerability on the windows, do we introduce one to protect the windows? And that's an option whilst you're here. Right. If you're thinking, well, I've got my cabs covered, I've got my hab, I've got the garages, I'm happy with that. But the only vulnerability bit, if it's going to be potentially targeted, would be something that might well cover that one when they get that fit. That window might well be covered with that garage. You do get an extension of what it does within reason from it being from the door. But then I do feel you'd have 2 vulnerable windows here. So put a single one here to complete that, and then you've got coverage on either side. Not saying a silver one, but you could just put a single one in the right orientation up there between the two. Yeah,
let's go for that. Let's do that. So, I hadn't thought about that. We have a car come and park next to us, massive car park like the size of this. It felt a little bit insecure last night because we had a car pull up over here when there's an empty car park, pulled up over here at midnight with its engine running and its lights running, which I thought was very suspicious. So I was up and watching out the window. We have the blinds just slightly down at the top so we can see out. So slightly down at the top, and whether he could see me looking, I don't know, because what was odd, he obviously doesn't know this place as well as we do, because he then zoomed off this after about 5 minutes down this road here, thought he could get out at the end, but it goes into a path. So where that gate is, he did a 6-point turn to come back out and zoom off.
It should give you peace of mind.
That's
having this on it.
Yeah.
Knowing you've got that blanket protection.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll sort that bundle out.
Yeah, it's just whether it's white or black on the other bits.
So we normally have them all set up on here, but unfortunately they've gone down
to a show.
Shropshire at the show.
All right.
So that colour we recommend. For matching up with yours. You can bring that to have a look at it as well, but I don't think on the door.
No.
You might want to chop and change and maybe possibly think of about a black one. I know you said white. I'll go find a white one.
Yeah.
So I'll bring the bundle down, which I didn't do.
Okay.
So where we'll start is, typically we like to have a look at it on the door that we're going to be fitting it on.
Yeah.
Here we kind of all offer it up and we get an impression of what it looks like, but importantly you have to open this door.
Yeah.
So some doors will hinge it out like this, which is great because there's no issue, but sometimes they'll go inside the wing, and what that'll do is it'll set this back a bit further. So before you stick anything on the front doors, always open this door first, and just check what type you've got, just so that then it sets it back, so you don't get too carried away putting it too close.
It's not really knocked off when you open it.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So on this one, we've got the best of everything. We can have it tucked nice and neatly under the rear view mirror, and so it's kind of protected by that as well. Me personally, I think that looks great there.
Yeah.
I even like the colour, if I'm honest, but I'll come on to that later.
Rachel, do you want to come out in a minute and look at the colours?
Yeah, colours will go on in a minute when we fit it. You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine for now. I've got to fit them all yet. Yeah, you can give final say, Rich. It's not a problem.
See, I don't make my own decisions.
Well, if you're happy, he's happy.
That's it.
That's how it works.
We didn't have the alarm fitted.
Yeah.
Because the damage is done by the time they've set that
factory
off.
fitted alarm, by default.
Yeah.
They activate after the doors open.
Yeah.
So that facilitates the damage, and that's where, to me, it breaks down. I think it's a two-pronged attack.
Yeah.
Vehicle crime starts with the vehicle crime damage, and if we can eliminate that by exposing the thief and removing his anonymity, then we'd stand a good chance of reducing the ability for him to get in.
And he's basically start shouting at you on being touched, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
That's the power of it, 100%. And it does work. We see it on CCTV. Many footages of CCTV.
At the end of the day, if they want to get it, they'll get it somehow. But I mean, we can track them. It's all tracked and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. There afterwards.
It's stopping the damage initially, isn't it?
It is. It's improving your chances of being that victim. When it's unnecessary, when we do have a solution that gives you a better fighting chance. Try to put you in control of a situation that you wouldn't otherwise have any control of. You know, so it goes to the heart of the problem preemptively. So I'm going to eye this up and I'm just going to position it. So a lot of time it's about keeping an eye level, so rather than trying to make it follow a level line or put a bubble level on it, you don't have to do that. You just usually eye it up, and when it starts to look right, that's when you're happy to sort of position it, squeeze it in place.
That's why I wanted you to do it, because I know I'd do it wrong.
That's right.
And then I'd have a sort of OCD moment and go, oh, that's not right, I'll have to take it off again.
And it is a devil's job.
And obviously, it's going to be difficult to get off.
Yeah, once you pull it off, you're probably going to ruin the integrity of the unit then, and the adhesive. So this is very important as well. Now, rubbing with the tool that we provide over the base agitates the adhesive underneath, so it starts to activate the adhesive molecules underneath, gets off any air bubbles, etc. Getting all the corners. That's it. That's it. Take your unit then. We've pulled out the tabs earlier, but there's normally a tab here. You'd pull that out to initiate the power. Inside each unit are 3 AAA batteries. These will last up to 6 to 8 months in standby. Typically you get a low battery indicator built into it as well, so that'll alert you when the battery starts to run low.
So will it start peeping? Is that?
Well, it will. So when you set it, you get a little pause in between receiving the signal and the set beep, and it's in that pause that you'll get a low battery indicator.
I see.
So it's not like a smoke alarm that'll just start beeping randomly.
No, that's what I was thinking.
You'll probably be aware of it as you're setting it.
As you're setting it,
that's right. So you get a PZ1 screwdriver now with your kit, and this enables you then to get the right screwdriver specifically.
With the right screw,
for the right screw.
Which I always get wrong.
Yeah, I mean, in the trade, we used to not have a problem with that. I suppose as we're moving more into leisure, some people may not carry a comprehensive tool kit.
No.
So the decision's been made now to supply that with every kit. So you get one of those that's fit for purpose, rather than having to guess it.
Yeah, that's brilliant, because it's when they don't come with the bits and you've got to go and find it, and you've got the wrong size, and then it's going to thread it all.
Yeah, that's right, and it is a problem then if the screws start threading because you're using the wrong screwdriver. That becomes another problem. So yeah, we made that decision to supply a screwdriver with every kit now, and I think that's been appreciated. But we're always eager to learn. If people give us feedback, we don't just ignore it. If people say, for example, the low beeps, before we had multiple beeps and it was loud, but we felt that you needed to air it inside. But there was ability to reduce that, and because people said, well, we'd prefer it to be slightly reduced, then that's what we did. We instigated it with the electronics that were brought into 4. Now all the electronics that we now produce have got low tone, arm and disarm, and we've now increased as well the sonic alarm. So we've now gone with 113 decibel plus sonic alarm, which is super powerful when it goes off. So we've kind of flipped it a little bit and listened and learned and brought out an advanced version.
Brilliant.
And we're always eager. There's things that we're working on as well that are very exciting, that we hope to announce in the near future. And anybody who's ever bought Vanguardian will be told about that by email.
Fantastic.
So yeah, you'll be informed.
Yeah, I've got to say, actually, I was quite impressed with the communication of the stuff that goes out automatically.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to see you tomorrow and all that sort of thing with the address on, because I'm forever looking up the address of where I'm going.
Yeah.
And I just looked at the last thing that you sent and it's there.
Yeah. We like to try to communicate as much as we can. Now, I'm just going to offer that there for now, just to have a look at what that looks like in black, which I think looks great. And I'll go get them grey covers.
Rachel's coming to have a look. I suppose we go for black. I mean, if you stand here.
Yeah, well, I can see.
No, but I mean, I suppose it matches with the black.
It matches with the black of the.
Or there is a sort of grey that's quite close to it.
So I'll swap the cover now for one of our colours. We have 6 colours: dark grey, light grey, stone colour, a silver colour, and a white. So you might want to mix and match. That's what we've got it for. But we'll remove this one and we'll put the grey on, because I know you asked about it. There is a procedure for removing this if you want to sort of come in. So when you're going to remove the cover plate, you click it in place, and what you do then is you're pushing it over the top of the alarm. So you just push until it counter levers off.
Yeah. Okay.
So just as another effect, we'll just have a look. Now if you want that more toned down look, slightly.
I think I prefer the black.
Well, I've got to admit it.
Yeah, you said that, didn't you? Yeah.
I don't like being wrong.
I prefer the black.
No, you've done it because
you can
it's.
Still see that. But
you can see it, and it's never going to be exact, because this is obviously metallic or whatever. So it does.
I think it goes with the black on the.
Yeah, it matches the black of the.
Yeah, but you're wrong, Chris.
The mirrors.
Once you go black, you never go back.
Oh well, we'll see. I still think we want white round the other side, but we'll see. We'll see. But actually, you've just proved I've done the right thing to come and compare them here, because I've if I'd ordered on the internet, I probably would have gone for the other one.
It's, to be fair, it's why we produce it in black with the silver logo, because it pulls on all the black accents. It kind of makes sense. I feel it's more intimidating in that colour as well, and then the logo stands out, and you kind of feel like there's something a bit more intimidating than when it blends in.
You don't notice it, but you notice it. And that sounds weird, but it's not hitting me, but I'll be going, well, what's that?
Yeah. Sits nicely on there, doesn't it?
It's not shouting at you, but it's a subtle.
And these doors are quite vulnerable on the Fords. You'll hear people breaking through the locks.
With the locks, that's correct.
That's good. I
Excellent.
like that. Yeah.
Well, that's first job done.
That's good. I was thinking we might have one. We can have one. Oh yeah, we can have one in between the windows. So if anyone tries to get in the windows, which is the other thing I worry about when we're stopping near Calais or whatever.
Yeah.
Someone trying to break in. I did clean the motorhome at one point, but
yeah,
you've been down the motorway
I'm not
a few
doing it
times.
all.
No.
It's the roof that needs doing, mainly.
What a bad service. He's not going to wash my motorhome for me.
Right. And we could do a sideline of valeting.
Yeah.
After we finish with that, you just move over there and we'll have it washed for you. I said there's no drilling and no screwing.
No.
This
So
is
it's great, isn't
one of
it?
the reasons
like
why it's such an easy end
So what
user
made you
kit.
decide to do it?
From vehicle crime theft that I was suffering as a tradesman.
Yeah.
It was constant, and it was like, how do you shake this off? You know, I had it in a compound, I had it behind electric gates, it was off the road, and yet still thieves were still targeting it. One for the copper pipe that I used to carry in the pipe carrier, it's an easy target that. But what that did, it drew the wrong kind of people around the van to start with, and that's when you realise that these people are not only up close around the van, they're around the property. So we actually extend Vanguardian now to garages, because
Do you know, I actually thought about
garages
that.
are unprotected.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
our
quick
garage is
solution is
unprotected.
to have
Yeah.
a Vanguardian zonal protection on the garage door.
Yeah.
So we do create now a garage domestic version of the product, and that's proving very popular. So you can find that online.
Is that on your website?
It's on the website. At the moment, I think you just register an interest just whilst we finalise the instruction details.
Yeah.
But that will be available. So, and that's in 4 colours as well: anthracite, brown, white, and black. And yeah,
Would this work for like caravans?
it'd work for caravans as well. Absolutely. So with a caravan, you usually have that.
So I'm just thinking caravans tend to rock a little bit more.
No, perfect for that. It's not a problem with the rocking and swaying. It will not activate with that kind of motion. It's the so with a caravan, it's mainly the hab door where it's an issue for breaking in. So you'd have hab door, but then you don't want anybody hitching it or removing. So on the hitch, on the actual hitch lock, in that area there, then you'd have a Vanguardian on there.
Yeah.
So anybody who's potentially trying to mess about with that activates the alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they'll steal it before they bother opening
There's a
it. won't they?
potential massive market out there, isn't there?
There is, and we haven't really created the images yet to go to that market, and it's only because we're being so inundated with motorhomes and campervans that we've not had a chance
Which is
to
good.
go down.
For the victims of your own success.
Yeah, it's a nice problem to have, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice problem. That's it. Well, we were discussing as we were driving here whether we've actually been to Leeds before, and I don't think we might have been to the IKEA in Leeds, and that's the closest we've been.
My friend's parents lived in Roundhay, so I've been there.
All right, you should go to the Royal Armouries whilst you're here.
We're only up for the day.
Yeah, but Royal Armouries, you can park in the big car park with this.
Yeah.
Do the Royal Armouries, put it in the sat-nav, and you can actually get a little riverboat, free riverboat, canal boat, takes you on the river down to the dock where Leeds and Liverpool Canal starts. And there's a nice bar and restaurant and everything. And
Well, I'll
can
tell
have
you what,
lunch there.
because you were saying we must come up and do this area, because where we've been in Saddleworth is just beautiful, but we haven't really done it, so we'll bear that in mind. But we need to get home today. But
That's a shame.
but
It's on the doorstep, that is. Isn't it?
yeah, but we'll definitely come
I've
up.
seen Bruce Springsteen in Roundhay Park.
Oh yeah.
A long time
I'm sorry
ago.
about that.
Right.
A long time ago.
I saw Michael Jackson and Madonna. That was my cup of tea then. So, dogs might come out now. Just open this door so we can
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm just making sure.
They are attached, so they can't go far if they do get out.
That's fine. Close it again. Say hello. I'm just seeing where we can position it.
Yeah.
So I'll use the black just as an example.
Yeah.
So as you go,
See, it's the same as the window, isn't it?
Well, I'm not convinced yet.
not convinced yet. And of course, we can go central over the door. But sometimes it looks right on the glass there, in line. Same
See,
sort
that
of
goes with the handle.
Yeah. it looks-
Yeah, but I'd want it up higher, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll
'Cause-
put it there. Put it
Yeah.
on top of the glass. So I'm just going to try that again because I've got to make sure we don't trap.
Yeah.
It's there.
No.
Pickle steak.
Go back in. Go back in. Go back, Pickle. Go on. Go on.
Not yet.
I'm quite used to just having the door shut in their face. It's what we do.
So if you didn't have that, we'd just see what that looked like.
No.
You need more of that colour for it to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the black.
Have you got a white here?
Yeah, no, I've got it in there. Let's
Yeah.
just get a white one.
I quite like that. Really?
If you want it, it's your motorhome, you keep telling me.
Oh,
See, it's
put the black one up
it's
again.
not the same white.
Yeah, exactly. You get a different shade.
It's a whiter white.
And the white?
It's too white.
Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, we'll go with the black.
It's
black.
too. That would be an alright on that bit of the cab where it's really white.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's,
right.
yeah, that's a brighter white, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas that's not as white.
I suppose. Yeah. 'Cause it
It's
blends in with the window.
It's up to you. You make the decision.
No, I'll go with your.
You're paying. You're paying for. Oh no, it's all our money. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and in that position
Actually,
above
I
the
think black
window.
looks classy.
I'm agreeing.
Are we classy?
Yeah, we've always been classy.
I don't think we're classy, but there we go.
It won't be long before you even forget it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the hope, I suppose.
For you.
So what's the difference between the smaller ones and the larger ones? 'Cause
Yeah, so a single speaker outlet
Yeah.
is a bit smaller, more compact.
Right.
The dual speaker is obviously got two speakers, and
Yeah.
so they activate simultaneously to create a wider
So
dispersion
wider
of sound.
dispersion of sound.
So effectively it's louder.
Yeah.
You know, you get two speakers going off. They're all 113 decibels plus, so
Yeah.
you don't get 226.
But rather than it going one way, it's going.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It creates a much more powerful perception of the alarm. Again, before you stick that on, open the door,
Yeah.
check that the cabinet will go behind it and not catch
hit
on
it.
anything.
Yeah.
We've done that with this one and we've proven that.
We have problems with the hab door anyway, because when we open, this is bad design. When we open the door, that's your electric point there sticking out.
Ah, that's
So
a good point. Yeah.
you have to have a right angle connection. But it's,
Yeah, you've
why,
got a
why,
hook up.
why they didn't just put it down here? Because it's all the same
point,
sort of
yeah.
locker underneath.
Good point there.
But there's a few sort of things that Bailey could have done a little bit better.
Yeah. It's like when you have like a bad haircut. And you go,
Oh yeah, you know,
That's it. Oh, that's
yeah, I
fine.
didn't,
You go, that's fine. Yeah.
I didn't cut my hair. I didn't want it quite this short. But what you do?
Yeah, but you can't
You
put,
can't.
you can't stick it back on, can you?
You just go, yeah, that's all right.
Oh, it's lovely. Thanks.
There's your money and a tip.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, terrible that.
We take the dogs back. Can we
I
take
better
the
not
dogs
say
back?
not about that till I finished.
You think, someone said, aren't they good with the brass bands? And I went, yeah,
They're used to it.
he practices tuba in the house.
Oh,
I've got no
Well,
choice.
Sprocket doesn't like that. Pickle doesn't mind. She'll sit on my feet while I'm doing it.
Yeah, that looks tidy, Chris.
Yeah. It does actually blend in with the line and the windows.
Yes.
I hate to be wrong.
No?
Hate to be wrong, but then it was right to come and see Mike. So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
the
that's
thing.
why you've got white and you're thinking
Yeah.
that it's the well, it's
So
different.
normally I position this one here,
Yeah.
just nicely on there. Don't see any reason why we wouldn't do that at this stage either now.
So do you do both of the NEC shows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the NEC in October
Right. Yeah.
at the end of the year.
Yeah. We'll probably come along to that one.
Yeah.
We normally go every year. Well, that's how we got this. We I don't think we went for a motorhome.
So, Chris, you were thinking of this, but you're having some work done on this one.
Yeah, the whole doors. Well, what they've told me, because you think they'd just replace the actual lock. But
Yeah.
they've said no, we're going to replace the whole door.
Yeah.
So I just hope that it matches the colour. But I
Sure.
presume I would put it
Yeah.
similar sort of place.
Similar sort of position, this sort of area there.
Yeah.
And that'll be great. So, and you've seen what we're doing, just clean it,
Yeah, clean it and
peel the tape off, apply that into position, so you can get your tool in. That's what this gap's about.
Oh, right.
Sometimes just about
So
getting your tool in afterwards.
yeah.
So when I say that, this is the
yeah,
removal
I hadn't thought
tool.
about that because I might have butted
Yeah.
it straight up the top.
That's
Yeah.
right. So if you
So it
get
needs to have
that,
enough
you then
clearance.
can't get the tool in. So you always leave space for that tool,
Yeah.
and so that's what it drops down for. so that clicks in on the end to get the cover plate off.
Excellent.
So, but we've recognised that there might be a vulnerable area, which is these two windows here.
Yes.
The door, well, sometimes it can sometimes activate with some activity on this window, on the front door, but there is a door seal around here that then does create a break, and it makes it a little bit ineffective as to our desire. So to overcome that and making sure we get cover for this window and that window, you just put one here between the two, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah,
now.
that'd be brilliant. That's the sort of thing I wouldn't have thought of when I was just looking online.
Yeah, to
so
be fair,
again to come, but
people look at the entry points and are happy to cover that, but then when you do realise that the only vulnerable bit left on it is, say, an exposed window, you think, well, why leave it exposed? Do we just add? And the thing is, if you ordered a Vanguardian and you found that afterwards, don't worry, you can add that unit to your existing alarms when it arrives. So there is a pairing procedure, and to be fair, we'll go through that with Chris's, because he's obviously going to take this away and he needs to know what that is, so I'll explain what that pairing procedure is as well for this video.
Okay.
So just clean that then. Then you'll be prepared for it then.
Yeah.
To sort of simulate.
And it doesn't matter, I mean, this is ceramic glaze, but that's not
no, the
problem,
ceramic, by the time we've used the 3M cleaning, the deep clean, then the ceramic doesn't matter, the adhesive will attach to it. So probably don't want to go above that window, and I don't want to go below that window.
Sort of in between, isn't it?
Yeah, somewhere just there looks perfect to me. Yeah, cover will fit properly.
Because one of the questions I asked Darren and Life Beyond Bricks was do they whistle? Do they make a noise when you drive? And the answer was, of course, no.
Yeah, definitely not. So. Yeah, that would have been an interesting, unforeseen error or anomaly.
But I mean, they're quite flush, really. They're not sticking out much more than the window, are they? Really?
No, that's right. I mean, we would we make it flatter if I could by design? I'd make it as flat as possible. But the dynamics of what we've got to play with batteries, boards, speaker outlets,
it'd be difficult.
Is kind of where we've maxed out at the moment. So we'll arm it with the top button.
Yeah.
Press that, and we'll go around and we'll just show what that's achieved. So arming it throws a blanket of protection around the vehicle now. Yeah. And what we designed this for is not for people stroking a van, because we don't mind anybody stroking the vehicle. No. It's not for that. What we don't want is anybody attempting to get in the vehicle. And we don't...
I'd sort of forgotten it was on there when you did that.
Yeah, we do get a false sense of security by being able to stroke it. I mean, if we walk round to the back, again, these windows now have got their own protection with this unit here. So
wow, that's brilliant.
You've now got this protection going on around here. Now, Chris, when you fit this one on here, you'll find that you'll get some resonance for this one here once it's fitted. So at the moment,
that's not quite as vulnerable because it's so high up.
It is, that's right. But you will find you'll get something from that. So if you carry bikes and assets on the back as well, I know you don't here, but this is perfect because you can put a Vanguardian on here behind the bikes. It'll protect all your bikes and assets when you're carrying them on the back.
Brilliant.
So that's super. We've got the other garage door just here, but we'll just test the window theory. Powerful alarm, isn't it?
Yeah,
so,
very good.
Yeah, we've got the window here covered with the garage as well, so we're not only protecting the garage door, we do get an arc of protection around there as well, so that's great.
That's brilliant.
That window. If anybody breaks into your toilet,
they're welcome. If they're that desperate.
Habitational door, very targeted area, but so's this window. So not only have we got protection on the hab door, as we've just demonstrated, you've got protection off to the side. I dare say, even if the toilet was breached and they were trying to get in here, you would get a modicum of coverage as well on there. We've instigated the 30 seconds now.
That's very loud. Very loud. I don't know. That probably won't show on the video. Probably be compressed, but that was very loud.
Piercing, isn't it?
Piercing, yeah.
So we have 113 decibel plus. So it's very piercing.
You couldn't actually stand there and break in with that noise going on.
Absolutely. Even the noise is very distressing for a thief. You'll find that yourself when you see it and test it. You'll be like, oh my god. I should have my earbuds on constantly because I'm exposed to it all the time. So yeah, we've got some great protection around here now, and also if we go inside we can rock it and sway it. And the Vanguardian don't go off with rocking and swaying, and so if the vans are rocking, don't come knocking. We have that little saying to add in there. But yeah, it just provides you with nighttime protection. We have the internal wall switch as well, which can be fitted next to your bed. The idea of that is it's a go-to position next to your sleeping compartment. Whoever decides to take control of that can have it to arm it for convenience at night, and then disarming it in the morning. And the all-important panic button. There's a panic button there next to it. If you ever felt vulnerable and you wanted to draw attention to yourself, you could reach across to that, press that button. That activates all the alarms on the van. It is designed for a distress situation where you need attention and you want to obviously get awareness of people that might be around the van that you're not happy about.
So, I like that.
And you can activate that from outside the house as well. So even if you're in the home and you've got it on the drive, you've then got this protection, you know, without confronting anybody, to activate the alarms. So, well, I won't press it. We've got the dogs inside. Interestingly, people say to me about the dogs, because Vanguardian's on the exterior, this is perfect, it's dog friendly. Why? Because the brunt of the alarm is on the outside. The insulated sound from the inside won't ever distress a dog. So if you have pets and you carry pets and you take pets on holiday, don't worry, you can leave them inside with the Vanguardian armoured on, knowing that they're not going to get distressed if anybody did attempt to get them. It's just a very good point, worthy of note.
Certainly.
One of our customers came up with this idea and mentioned a silicon, silicon door stopper, really, is what it is. And he'd put it on his unit and said, why don't you try that? So I said, you know what, it's not a bad idea. Why? Because it's like braille at night. So even if you had this anywhere...
You know, I had thought about that. There's 3 switches, and I'd have to say to Rachel which one it was.
Yeah, that's right.
But in that panic...
This now gives you a bit of a direct brake, on and off, and then this one underneath, knowing it's the panic button. And you can feel that. You could do it without even looking at it. And so great advantage.
Such a simple solution.
Simple solution, absolutely. So when you're ready for fitting that, we don't have any drilling and screwing again. All we do is peel off the tabs. And then offer it up into position, apply a bit of pressure, and there it remains at the side of your sleeping compartment for convenience of arming, disarming, and a convenient panic button next to you where you're sleeping. It's also worth reflecting, it hasn't really taken that long to fit. Even though the questions and the answers and the kind of pace that we like to do it enables us to have a conversation, and I like that. But the actual, if you got out to fit it yourself, would normally take about half an hour, 20 minutes. You know. And 40 minutes maximum, you could have all the key areas protected, wall switch fitted, and the protection done. So
that's excellent. I mean, for the value of what it's given us, it doesn't really matter how long it takes. But I mean, as you say, half an hour it's not a long issue.
True. As instructions, you get a full set of instructions. So this is your black leaflet, which has got all your instructions in it. Tells you everything about the positioning of the alarms. And we say up here, this is purely optional. Realistically, you'd fit it behind the bike rack because it's convenient then for battery maintenance. Once you put it up here, you've then got to get a pair of steps to get it. Anybody could fit it just behind here, and it'd resonate exactly the same, or behind the bike, so you couldn't really access it without removing the bike. So that'd be another great way of protecting it whilst it's carrying bikes and assets on the back. But you can't underestimate how fantastic it is having an alarm protecting them bikes and assets on the back. So when it's in place, you'll just click your tool over the end, and what you do is you push the lever, the arm, over the alarm. Just push it, and it actually springs off. So there's a little clip here, and there's a receiver here, and all you're doing is just bending the plastic ever so slightly that way to clip it off. So it's a simple method, but you get nothing by pulling it this way. If you try pulling it that way, you're going against everything, all the dynamics. You have to push it, and it'll pop off like that. Very simple. See that bit against that bit?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So this bit goes underneath that
underneath
bit.
it, so you're pulling it over there.
And you're just popping it off, that's right. There's a leaflet there as well that just tells people a bit more about the bundles, the options, the zonal protection, and where you potentially position it on the van, on the vehicle to make full use of it. So, and then there's some options here on bundles, type of bundles. Obviously, if you visit the website vanguardian.co.uk, you'll get a comprehensive breakdown of all the bundles that we do. And you've then got Campervans, so we did a dedicated Campervan version as well as a motorhome version. So what I'm just doing here is I'm just pairing this remote to this cartridge. Right, so you've asked for a single unit, which is going to be for the garage. That's what this is. Now, it's easier for me to pair that remote to it because you've got all the assets here. And we'll make sure you've got some screws for it as well. In fact, I'll probably as well just putting it in this bag with a handful. In fact, I'll put a few spares in.
In case I drop them.
You can often lose them, So I'll put some spare screws in. And so that's the screws for that. Got the right hand, left to right. So that's the way that it'll go on when you're ready for fitting it. So this now needs pairing to the units that are on the van. And technically speaking, it really needs pairing to the remote controls. So what we're going to do is we open the portal on this by pressing the bell button at the bottom here. So this alarm goes. Keep it pressed down until the light comes on and the alarm beeps. You take your wall switch and you press the unlock button. That's now paired the wall switch to that alarm. So it's already paired to the ones on the van, but it's now brought into the fold this alarm. So that's now paired. So I guess if I pair all this up now, this is going to be live. So every time you press it, it's going to be live. No, you don't want that.
No.
But I've just shown you the process. And this one, so for the time being, it will be live with your master remote in here. So the everyday pairing and unpairing on the standard remotes, I'll leave that off until it's ready to fit. So I'll recap. How am I going to pair it then when I fit it, Mike? So you're going to press and hold down the bell button. So this is now on your garage, and you need to pair it to these remote controls. You press and hold down the bell button
until the unit then beeps.
Keep it on until it beeps. So once it beeps, you then go to your remote control, one of these. Same principle, press the unlock button. And the alarm beeps, it means it's paired. And then you just repeat that process for the next one, and however many you've got.
Brilliant.
So I know we've paired that wall switch, but that's fine. You can use this for the time being, knowing full well that that's going to be armed. If that's left in the house until away from the radio frequency, it won't matter. So until that's ready, maybe you leave that in the garage or the shed.
I'll do that.
And then until you're ready to pair it. So I'll leave all them together in here.
Brilliant.
I hope that made sense.
Yes, I think so.
You'll be able to watch the video.
I'm going to say, but that's the beauty of the video is I go, what did he say here? Just watch it back.
That's right. Just watch it back. So we'll get one of our signature bags as well to put everything in. We'll like to send everybody away with a
very nice
little rucksack with all the stuff in. Opens out to a nice lightweight rucksack. It's just nicer than just having a plastic bag and things. Surprised how many of these that we see at the Motorhome show. So if you've got a Vanguardian, you've got this, come and see us and we'll give you something nice for turning up with your bag. And as a loyal advocate of Vanguardian. So I'm going to put those in, put the leaflets in and instructions in.
I'm going to remember that now.
That's right.
Bring the bag to the show.
We'll have a free gift for everybody who turns up with a Vanguardian bag. It's one of the things we talked about specials. And we talked about the Vanguardian motorbike alarm. I don't know if you caught it on the other video, but again, it fits behind the registration plate. So this is alarm activation on contact. There's no drilling, screwing and wiring needed. It simply attaches by fixing it to the tail tidy where the registration plate's been fit. You then fit your Vanguardian alarm to that, and you cover your alarm. Beg your pardon. Your registration plate then goes over the front of it and covers it all up. So once it's fit, you don't even know it's there. And then you've got alarm activation on contact to stop anybody tampering with your bike. It's the first phase of deterrent that's often overlooked. I think wired alarms were expensive for bikes, and the way that they were wired bled the actual bike battery.
Yes.
So if they were left for a couple of weeks in winter, you'd go to start it and it'd be flat because of the battery.
Yeah.
Because this is an independent battery, it's eliminated all them issues. But now you just get a powerful alarm that activates as soon as somebody touches your bike.
Brilliant, brilliant.
So, right. Another addition is the sliding cover. So I have some sliding cover remotes here that I'll just get out. And this pack. So the advantage of a sliding cover remote is you remove the ability for pocket false alarms. So the standard remote often has the buttons exposed. If you put on a bunch of keys, then you could accidentally press one of the buttons and be activating the alarm. Here now with the sliding cover remote, you don't have that issue. This is important. This is a popular added feature that people are adding to the basket, and there's still a little bit of unknown about how to pair it. So you can come to the close to the vehicle, and what you're going to do is you're going to press the bell button, the unlock button. So you press and hold this down,
and then they all beep.
Wait till the light comes on and the beep, and then we press the unlock button.
Okay.
And that then pairs it. Now what we want to do is go around and observe each one whilst you're pressing the unlock button.
Right.
Listen to it beeping as you're going round. What we're doing is we're just making sure that this has picked up the signal on every one of the alarms. And it seems like it has. Yeah, those are the ones on the door. And we'll do the same with this one. Yeah. If you miss one and you go around and you go, oh, that one's not working with this, it means all you've got to do is repeat the process. Press and hold down the bell button as you've done before, but in front of the alarm. And then just make sure that you hear it then connect. Then you know that it's fully connected. Just make sure we've got all the tools in there as well. We've got that. So you need at least a tool. So we always like to, when you come and see us, we'll put 2 in. So you often lose these. So you've got 2 cover plate removal tools.
Okay. I'll turn it off now while I pay. So finally, I'm going to do the test of putting the alarm on, as though we put it on at night and we're staying inside the van. So we're going to be moving around. We've got dogs, as you know, the golden retrievers, big lumps, they'll be moving around, etc. So will it set off an alarm? So I'm going to arm it. We are now live. Let's see. It's not going off yet. And it hasn't gone off. So that's brilliant. I mean, not normally quite as energetic as that, but well, the dogs actually. But I think, you know, if we can do that, it's quite safe at night. Now the other thing is there are 7 levels of sensitivity. Now we have turned it down because it's set, I think, on 1 when Mike sends you away with it, or when it arrives from the internet. It was fine for the first night, and then I noticed it occasionally went off. I thought it was someone else's alarm because I wasn't used to having it, but it was going off and it was raining. And we had some really heavy rain, and that set it off. So there are 7 levels of sensitivity. It was on 1. We're now on 4 or 5, I think. It's it works a bit like a scale. So as you do it, you can hear the different pitches changing. So you know where you are, which level that you're on. All the instructions are in the booklet, and it's very, very, very simple. I sent a message to Mike saying the alarm's going off, and instantly he just rang me and said, oh, it's your sensitivity, do this, etc. And he was right. So first of all, excellent customer service. Well done, Mike. Thanks for that. But it was my fault. I should have read the instructions. So the sensitivity, you can see that's fine, but when you touch it outside, it's going to go off. Now the other thing is we have got this unit here which you get extra, and this is to keep inside. So Mike has put this bobble on the middle one, which is the panic button. Now the idea is that you can feel that in the middle of the night, and we've got the arm and disarm just like on the keys. Now that's going to go in the center at the back. So we're going to put it there, possibly slightly higher, but in between the 2 of us. The idea of having it in between the 2 of us is it's a panic button. So if you put it to one side, that's fine. One person can set it off, but the other person can't. If I went outside and was getting into some bother with people that were disturbing us, Rachel could just hit the panic button and scare them off, hopefully. That's my thinking. It needs to be accessible to both of you. So in between the two of us, or somewhere that's easy to get at for both of you, that's my idea. Hopefully, again, that's been useful. They must have been to Vanguardian.